We're back to check out some Ratt for the first time.
Round and round.
Ratt is an interesting name, I will say so myself.
Yeah, I personally probably wouldn't want to be calling myself Ratt, but to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, nobody likes a rat. You know, a rat if you're telling on somebody a tattletale. Also, I don't think personally I would ever have a rat as a pet.
No, definitely never been in my my to-dos. My cousin had a rat and it was really weird.
Well, didn't your mother didn't she like outlaw rodents in your home or something like that?
Yes, we were not allowed any rodents to cross the front door.
So that would include like gerbils, hamsters.
Oh yes, absolutely not.
Right.
There was no hamsters coming in our house. That's for sure.
Rats can get pretty nasty, I think. I think that I've heard the New York City rats are like massive and like bad.
So we're from Canada, and the ones downtown Toronto are pretty bad too.
Are they too?
Yeah, there's some in this alley behind a popular Chinese place,
Okay.
like a Chinese store.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we're not talking about those rats. We're talking about
Anyways.
the rat spelled R-A-T-T here. So maybe it's an acronym for something. You guys can let us know where this name comes from, because that's not what we got into when we did a little bit of brief research. And the only reason why we're coming to Ratt is because of our faithful members.
Yes, this was a tie in one of the polls that we've done recently.
Yeah, one of the other songs on the poll was leading the way, and then Ratt came back with Round and Round and tied it up. So here we are. We've arrived
Had a late comeback.
arrived at this song here that came out in 1984, right?
Yep.
And it was off the album Out of the Cellar, which went triple platinum in the U.S. Really did well. This song on the charts didn't do all that well in terms of when going to number one on the Billboard or anything like that.
I think it went to like number 10.
But it did seemingly really push them to the forefront, Ratt, for their album to go triple platinum, which you don't hear that very often at all. So clearly they were a staple of the 80s glam metal scene.
Yeah.
They formed in San Diego in the late 70s. And
They moved to Los Angeles, became part of the Sunset Strip whole scene there.
yeah, so I'm looking forward to coming back to some glam metal. It's always a good time when we get into some glam metal. So
yeah, I find the videos are always like crazy but fun too.
yeah, they are. It seemed like a party era of the 80s. Anyways, we're going to get into Ratt right now. Make sure you hit the like button if you enjoy the video.
Out on the streets, that's where we'll meet. You make the night, I always cross the line. Tie the barbells, abuse the cells. Get in our way, we'll put you on your shell. Another day, some other way. We're gonna go, but then we'll see you again. I've had enough, we've had enough. Call in vain, she said. I knew right from the beginning that you would end up winning. I knew right from the start you'd put an arrow through my heart. Round and round, we'll love will find a way, just give it time. Round and round, what comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Looking at you, looking at me, the way you move, you know it's easy to see. The neon lights on me tonight. I've got a way, we're gonna prove it tonight. Like Romeo to Juliet, time and time. I'm gonna make you mine. I've had enough, we've had enough. It's all the same, she said. I knew right from the beginning that you would end up winning. I knew right from the start you'd put an arrow through my heart.
Uh-oh. Serving the Ratt.
We'll love find a way, just give it time. Round and round, what comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Yeah.
All right, we're going to rewind it here before we get into the solo because I have no idea how it is. We get another shot of the rats on the table for dinner.
Plate full of rats.
Huh?
It's the plate full of rats.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if that symbolizes the group was coming through because he came through the ceiling and let them know that he was ready to rock. And and this video is obviously something else. I mean, I don't know if this is a pop culture theme that you guys might be able to reference. Maybe it's, the theme of something that they're doing in this video.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me Alfred Hitchcock vibes to a degree. Got this like posh setting, but
Yeah, the girl with her little tiara on the top of her head.
yeah, but it's kind of gothic at the same time, which I guess is that glam metal hard rock vibe from the 80s to a degree. Anyways, what do you think about the Sam? What do you think about the Sam? What do you think about the song, Sam?
I think it's super catchy. I'm honestly kind of surprised it didn't do better on the charts because I feel like it has that kind of commercialized, like radio play kind of sound to it.
Why do you feel that?
Why do I what?
Why do you feel like it's catchy and commercialized?
Because I just said I feel like it has like that kind of radio play sound to it where it has like almost like that anthemic feel. It's like the melody of it is super catchy.
That's what I was
The
thinking.
round and round, like the chorus piece to me kind of stands out.
I was thinking that the way they deliver their vocal, even through the chorus section, is very, very melodic. It's
Yeah.
very like, it's definitely doesn't have for me personally, it's not very hard rock. It's, I don't know what the rest of their sound is like. It's much more, falling to the side of that pop glam metal feel for me than like a hard hitter.
Yeah.
I think the melodic presence that I'm feeling from that is like it's just a constant wave of energy that you're getting throughout.
And I even find that because obviously, like you said, there's a lot going on in this video, and I tend to be the type of person who gets distracted very easily by the visuals. So, there's been a couple points of it where I'm more focused on what's happening visually and I'm not as focused on what they're saying in the lyrics, but I still feel like the song is very catchy and gets stuck in my head type thing, even if you're not like fully listening to what they're saying.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get back to the rats.
At least didn't squish the rats.
Nice. Love that.
What did she just morph into? She kind of looks like she's turning into like a zombie or a mummy.
Man, that solo was so fire. I love that. The solo was everything for me in that song.
Shredding it.
I would listen to that song again just for the solo because it was so good. It wasn't too long. It was on the shorter side.
It brought some
but
more
I
energy
loved
into it.
It was so clean. And so for me, that's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, I thought the solo was great. I also was a little bit distracted. I didn't know where they were really going with the whole like girl that was changing her outfit. She kind of looked almost like a zombie or like a mummy to me for a second. I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, a lot of gothic vibe, like I said.
But then it turned out that she was just kind of like this silver outfit and she was fine. But I was like, where are we going with this? But yeah, no, I thought the song was really good. I did find the video to be a little bit distracting personally, but I thought the song was good. I thought the solo was really good. It was catchy. It was fun. It was upbeat.
Is there any group that it reminded you of that we have done on the channel before? And we've done a lot of them on the channel. I might have a t-shirt from them.
Van Halen?
Yes.
A little bit. I would say some of their more like commercial stuff. It kind of sounded like that.
To me, I got heavy Van Halen vibes personally. Even the guitar tone sounded a little bit.
T-shirt of them. Before you said that,
were
I
probably
knew
sitting there thinking like, oh, he's putting me on the spot. Great. I got to think of some group this sounds like. I don't know, Phil. What the hell you want me to say?
That didn't come to my head prior to you saying to compare them to somebody. But yeah, I could definitely see that, especially like I said, not necessarily their like earlier stuff, like the first album that we did. Not really, but the later, more commercial stuff. Yeah.
Like the, the jump vibes.
Yes,
and stuff like
exactly.
That, right? So I say that with a compliment because I love Van Halen, obviously, because I have a t-shirt from them. But that wouldn't have happened a few years ago, let me tell you. Like, who the hell is Van Halen? But anyways, cool introduction to Ratt here with Round and Round. Clearly the animal was present as well in the video. And I don't know if that's present in other videos of theirs, but I enjoyed checking this one out. So thank you to the members for giving us support and guidance to come to this one. If you guys want to be a member, you can do so. We've got many members at this point. I think we're, I don't know, somewhere 75 or something like that members. So if you want to be a part of that community, we'd love to have you in there. You can have your input on the polls. Your comments are going to pop up. Everybody's going to see those comments. We'll see those comments first. And it's really much easier for us to read those comments as well, the way YouTube algorithm works and stuff. So we'd love to have you a part of the members community. Everybody there is so cool, so chill. And that doesn't just lend to our members, though. You guys,
everybody in our community,
a part of our channel, is really
we love all
really
you guys.
Awesome. So anyways, that's Ratt. Have a great day. We'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching.